everyone, so I thought today I'd do a kind of old school get ready with me video, and by get ready with me I basically mean just me putting on my everyday makeup, and it's kind of more of a summery edition. So I'm going to start with foundation, and the foundation that I have been using lately is the Revlon Nearly Naked or the 17 on the spot, MAC Face and Body, or the BB cream that I'm loving, what's it called? The Botanics BB cream, but I'm going to use this today just because it's quite dark and I've kind of caught a bit of sun recently. So I'm just going to get a little bit onto my finger and start to kind of just put it all over my face and then blend it in with my Sedona Lace. I think this is the rounded buffing brush, not 100% sure, I'll put it in the down bar. But just kind of working this into the skin, really blending it in. And as you can see, it's just a very kind of light coverage foundation. It's great for summer. Great if you kind of don't like that foundation look either, and you just want to give your skin a little bit more of a natural finish. And I've really been wearing less makeup since it's been warm. I know some of you are going to ask, why are you not putting any on your head? The reason, on your forehead, not your head. But the reason for that is I don't like wearing foundation on my forehead because A, I don't feel like I really need the coverage, and I definitely think that you shouldn't put foundation on in places you don't need it, and also it just breaks me out. Any product I put on my forehead breaks me out. I don't even put moisturiser on my forehead. The only product I ever apply on my forehead is sunscreen. So that's it for foundation. That's all I'm going to use. I don't feel like I even need that much more. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to use the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection, or whatever we want to call it. And I'm just going to dot a small amount of that under my eyes, pulling my gorgeous makeup application face. And then I'm going to buff that in with the Zoeva concealer buffer. But when I say buff, I don't like buff it at first. I kind of push it into place first, and then just kind of buff it in and make sure it looks really flawless. And I'll take whatever leftover I've got into the brow bone area. I find that really kind of helps to brighten everything. But that's it for concealer. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some powder, and I'm going to use the rimmel the rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, because I'm just kind of getting back into using that again. So on my MAC 182 Kabuki, I'm just going to take some of the Stay Matte powder and kind of press it into my T-zone first. So just press it into kind of my chin, my nose and my forehead, and then just take the kind of whatever's left on the other areas of my face, just to keep my makeup in place, because this is quite a dewy foundation, but my skin has been quite dry lately for some reason, so it's not too bad. Then I'm going to go in with some bronzer, and the bronzer I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Ooh, I dropped my bronzer brush. The bronzer I'm going to use is my e.l.f. Bronzer from the Brush and Bronzer Contouring Kit, and it's basically the kind of dupe for NARS Laguna, but it's very, very pigmented and it has got shimmer in it, which I don't love. So I only use this when I have already got a bit of a natural tan to begin with. So just kind of putting it and tapping it off onto my forehead, kind of cheeks, and onto my neck area, like that. And then I'm going to go in and contour separately. And to contour, I'm going to use the Real Techniques contour brush, and my favourite contour of the moment, which is the MUA pressed powder in shade 4, which looks like this. This makes an amazing contour because it's really, really light. So just a little bit onto the Real Techniques brush, and then I kind of suck in my cheekbones, like so, and then just apply this kind of into the hollow, circular motions. Make sure you blend it really well. There's nothing worse than an unblended contour. And same on the other side, just kind of blend it really, really nicely, and it really does help kind of shape the face and give your face a little bit more definition. Then I'm going to move on to brows, and I've kind of just collected a bunch of makeup here that I'm going to use, and I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to use, but I thought it would kind of make it a bit more spontaneous and interesting for you, I don't know. But I'm just going to brush my brows up first of all. I did pluck and trim them this morning because they had gotten a little bit out of control. I've just been super, super busy this week and just not had time to do them really properly. I've kind of got any visible hairs, but I still had little ones. So for my brows, I'm going to use the Essence Eyebrow Stylist Kit. I'm going to use the darkest shade on an angled brush, as always. If you watch my videos regularly, you've seen me do this a million times, but just kind of fill in any gaps, take it down the side, and same on the other brow. Not much. I don't like to kind of have a really precise brow, especially not when it's so warm, because it just looks really harsh to me, and I just like it to look a bit more natural. So again, brush it out just to remove any excess at all. And then I'm going to set it, and I've been loving this, and this is the Shvata brow tamer, and it just has this kind of really strange little applicator, and you just squeeze out a little bit of gel. It's a clear gel, and then you can set your brows. So it's kind of like using a clear mascara, but it's just more precise. And I really like this. I think it's a really fantastic product, and it's great to kind of set some of the smaller ones at the front if that's what you like as well. So that's it for my brows. And now moving on to eyes, I'm going to just use a little bit of eye primer. I'm going to use the Zoeva Long Wear Eyeshadow Fix, and this is the matte one. And I'm just going to apply a small amount of this on my finger. So you really don't need that much. And just apply it onto my lids. And this really does help to kind of keep your eyeshadow crease free, and I think during the summertime it's absolutely essential to be using an eyeshadow primer, because it just gets so hot and your eyeshadow will just crease and slip around. And then for my eyes, I'm actually going to use this Milani glimmer strip all over colour, and it's basically like the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks, just kind of different shimmery shades. And I'm just going to take a flat brush, and I've got my mirror kind of down here. This is not an ideal filming setup, but I'm just going to take this kind of pale yellowy shade first and apply that all over the lid. So just all over my lids, and kind of take it up into the crease as well, blend it out a little. Same on the other eye. I want a really just subtle eye, nothing too dramatic, which might be really boring for some people, like if you love makeup, because I know my makeup is always so neutral and kind of natural, but it's just what I like, so I know. Then I'm just going to take this kind of shimmery third shade and just dust a little bit of that into the crease, just for kind of a little bit of added definition, but it doesn't really add that much, it just kind of gives a small amount of depth. So just like that, and I'm using the Urban Decay, the Naked 2 brush, and then I'm just going to blend the two together. This is the Zoeva Soft Definer. It's basically like a MAC 217, but that's all I'm going to do for my eyes. I'm not even going to apply any liner or anything. I just like that kind of really natural look. But I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara now, and the mascara I'm going to use is the, where is it? What mascara? Oh, I have left my mascara upstairs, so I'm going to go and get my mascara and apply it. So for mascara, I used the, where is it? The Collection Skylash mascara, and I really like this. I think it's really nice for summer as well, because it's quite natural looking. Then I'm going to move on to blush, and for blusher I'm going to use this blush by VOV. It's a website that I will link in the down bar, but it's just this kind of bright pink, pretty summery colour, and I'm just going to take a little bit onto my blush brush and apply it onto the kind of high points of my cheeks, which is what I always do. And I do like to wear quite a bit of blush in the summer. I just think it kind of looks really pretty. But then do the same on the other cheek and apply a little bit of highlighter, like that. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use a product I haven't used for ages, and this is one of the Baked Bronzers by Sue Moxley, and it's basically like a MAC MSF, and I'm just going to use it on a big fan brush. So just get a little bit and put it onto the high points of my cheekbones, just to kind of add a little bit more of a glow to the skin. And then I'm going to go on to lips, and as always I'm going to just highlight my Cupid's bow using my trusty Benefit Eye Bright, which looks like this. just on my Cupid's bow. It really just makes the world of difference to me. And then I'm going to use the Model Co lip liner, Illusion Nude lip liner this is called, and this was with last month's Glamour magazine I think, but it's a really nice shade. And I know that lip liner is kind of quite a granny-ish thing to use in a way, but I do feel like it really makes a difference because my lips are quite an uneven shape. So I like to kind of just fill in. And define the shape a little bit better. And then for colour, I'm just going to use this MUA Power Pout. This is in the shade, I think it's called Irreplaceable. I'm just going to put a small amount of this, not loads, all over my lips. And then last but not least, just to set my makeup, I'm going to just spray my face with the Avène Thermal Water. And I feel like this just removes any powdery residue and gives your skin a really nice finish. So just hold it from a fair distance, close your eyes. I kind of tuck my lips in as well because I feel like it kind of doesn't do anything for my lips anyway, but it really does help to kind of give your skin a little bit more of a dewy glow and make your foundation look much more natural. But that's it, that's me ready. It's really quick as well. Obviously it took me a little bit longer because I was talking to you guys while I was doing it, but it's a super quick look and I hope you enjoyed it.